Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to clean and oil your AR-15 and your bolt carrier group. So to start off, these two pins right here and here. I'm just going to push them out from the other side. First we're going to unload it. And from the other side, you're just going to pull these two pins out. And it's going to come apart like that. Set that aside. You can push the pins back in if you want. Set that aside. Here you're going to take out your charging handle and your bolt group. Okay, so for your bolt carrier group, how you're gonna do this is come on this side, and right here is the extraction pin, and you're just gonna take that out, put it to the side. And then you just dump the firing pin out. And then your bolt, if it's back, you want to push it forward. And then this lever right here, you're going to turn to the side. Take it out. Put that aside. And then you can take your bolt out. Bolts out, and your carrier's out, and that's disassembled. Now before I start cleaning my bolt carrier group, let's put this to the side. What I like to do is stuff. Sorry about that. So I use Pro Hop 7 gun cleaner. So while I clean my bolt carrier group, what I'll do is I'll take my barrel and I'll spray some down in here. Flip it over and then come inside here where the bolt goes. Spray some in there. And I just spin it around, try to get it around the barrel evenly. And then I let that sit and let it sit and soak for a while. Just remember this. I'm just gonna spray everything in. I like to scrub it with a brush. Make sure to get in these ridges right here and right in here and in here. You want to make sure you get in there really good with the little brush. Oops. I'm going to get on the inside. And I'll take one of these long Q-tips and I'll clean inside here. Not too dirty. Wipe around in here a little bit. That was dirtier. Get inside as many of these grooves as possible. Dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Wave it down. For these little parts, I'll brush them and then I'll wipe them down. With the bolt, you want to make sure you get really good in here and then in these little grooves right here too. This is where this is what grabs the cartridge and actually pushes it forward. And then you want to make sure you get in this hole too with some Q-tips. Put that aside. Wipe everything down real good. Actually, I'm gonna hit this one more time. Just... Let's see, we get one to fit in here. I don't want to get stuck. Alright, so bolt carrier is clean. We're gonna let that dry, and while we let that dry, we are going to clean our barrel first. And we're gonna use this and start at this end to clean right inside there where the bolt carrier goes. And then next we're going to use the regular brush to do the barrel. I usually do it a couple of times, making sure it goes through. And it did. So. Now we're gonna clean it with our pads and gun cleaner. And as you can see just from the first pass how dirty that is. That's pretty gross. Just got back from the range, so she's dirty, of course. That's why we're cleaning her. I always clean my guns after I go to the range. And if I don't go shooting at least once a month, I clean my guns once a month at least. And I always clean them after I shoot them. Just to keep them in good working condition. Yeah, I put like 500 rounds to this. This is pretty dirty. I was doping my scope and got some new attachments on here. Trying out. And it's a new rifle, so I was having some fun with it. But you gotta have some fun when you get a new AR. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Alright. Alright, now that the barrel's clean, we can oil our bolt carrier group and put it back together, which is short and easy. With my bolt carrier group, I usually just put some oil on my brush and I brush the oil on there. Yes. Alright, that's nice and oiled, so we're going to put it back together. So to put it back together, we're going to take the bolt first, and what you want to do is slide it in so the holes match up. There you go, slide in. You see that hole match up? Take your can pin. Come on. Line up. Twist it back, put it back in, twist it back. Take your firing pin, hold the boat carrier up. I'll take my hand and cover it, drop it in, make sure it goes in. Pull that back. Make sure that when you put your firing pin in, you pull your bolt back. Otherwise, the hole for the extraction pin won't line up. Extraction pins back in, push the bolt and the bolt back out. Now that that's done, we still got one more piece to clean in our upper receiver. It's kind of hard to see, but it's that star, like right there where the bolt carrier goes in. And what we're gonna do is use these long Q-tips to go down in here and get all this dirt in between here. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see, guys. Yeah, the first metal brush we ran through got most of the dirt off, but you can still see it's still pretty dirty in there. So you just want to make sure to get in these grooves, and underneath these grooves there's like a little space you can go through. You want to make sure you get that too. Alright, that's all done. That's all done. For your buffer spring and tube, you see, I don't know if you can see, but there's this little button right here. If you push this back, press it down, and your buffer tube and spring will come out. Now, if you want, you can wash and lube these. I do it about once or twice a month, but usually I don't do it after every cleaning, like every shooting cleaning, but I do it like once or twice a month. And then you just push it back in until that pin catches it. I really don't clean the firing pin or anything, or the trigger. I do just wipe it down just like a little bit. Why not? Okay, so to put your charging handle and your boat carrier back in, and you try to slide it in from the bottom. You see it stops right there. You gotta lift it up and bring it down till it slides down like that. Make sure your bolt is out. Place it in with there and just slide it back in, and you're all set. Take it, pop your pins back out, and all you're gonna do is slide it back together. Push the pins in. And there you go. That's how you clean and oil your AR-15 and your bolt carrier group. Have a good one, guys.